Hey friends, Nate with Keyrenter Property Management here. And today I wanted to talk to you about the most important metric or KPI in your life and your business. And oftentimes in business and in our business, we talk about KPIs and metrics and all these things that we should be tracking to see how we're doing, what the projection is of our business in various segments or different categories. And, we had our Keyrenter Summit, which is essentially a 2-day conference for all of our Keyrenter offices to come together for training and learning and networking and development. And this year we did it virtually. Last year, it was at the tail end of February. We barely missed some of the shutdowns. So we were able to be together in person, but this year is virtually. And we actually had a great time with each other. We used a platform that was really interactive. And our keynote speaker was Brendon Burchard. Google his name, YouTube his name. You'll see that he's a very high-profile speaker, entrepreneur. He's the personal coach of Oprah Winfrey and many influential people in the world. One of the most sought-after speakers and coaches. Anyway, he spoke to our small Keyrenter group, which is really incredible. A great experience to hear from him. But afterwards, learning some of the things that he was sharing, it made me think, what is the most important KPI in my life? What is your most important KPI? Is it profit? Is it revenue? And I think it transcends all those things to be you. You are the most important KPI. And your physical health, your mental health, your emotional, your spiritual health, those 4 areas of your life will transfer into all of the other areas of your life and your business, your relationships. And so when we're looking at our own development and our own ability to be better every day and striving to be the best possible version of ourselves that we can be, what does it take? Well, many of the greats, Tony Robbins, James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits, Darren Hardy, all these guys, Brendon Burchard, of course, talk about habits and rituals. And it's something that I've taken serious in my life, especially over the last 5-7 years or so, of having some daily things that I can do to work on to improve myself. And if you want a copy of the things that I do, I call it my morning revolution. It's about 60 minutes of exercise and meditation, affirmation, and different things that I do that I've learned from Hal Elrod, who's the founder of Miracle Morning, and other people, made it my own. If you want a copy of that, I'm happy to send it to you. Just reply to the email and we'll send that to you guys. But it starts with weekly and daily habits and things that we do to improve ourselves, to target these 4 areas of ourself, and then have those transcend into the other 6 areas of our life, being relationships and friends and mission and financial and different areas of our life. And so my invitation to you guys is, keep in mind that, in all of the different things that we're seeking in life and all of the different priorities that we have, and if we run our own real estate team or our own property management company or real estate investments, there's a lot of things to be looking at, but those are dramatically impacted by our own health. And it's so important to not forget that. Darren Hardy even talks about this experience of when he went to this racetrack, this horse racetrack, and met with the owner of this world-renowned racehorse that was winning all kinds of races, and they had the diet and the exercise routine, everything down to a science, and every little thing that this horse consumed. Yet the owner of the horse was extremely overweight, obese, very unhealthy. And, it just goes to show, like, okay, this guy was so concerned about his horse. Don't let the horse eat that. It's going to ruin his performance. But what about the performance of the owner? And what about our own performance in our own lives, in our own business? How are we doing? And how is that impacting our ability to be the best that we can be for the people that need us to be great, right? That's one of the questions that Brendon asked us to ask ourselves each day. Who needs me to be excellent today? Who do I want to be? What do I want to feel like today? So I hope this is helpful for you guys, and feel free to reach out. I have a weekly sheet that I use for planning and visioning out my week. And I have a daily, again, I call it my morning revolution. And then I have a weekly traction card where I keep track of how I'm doing with the different areas of my life that I want to improve. Happy to provide you with copies of those. Just reply back. But you guys have an awesome week, and take care and have a great one. See ya.